Dylan Black. With the illegalization of cannabis in Canada, production has ramped up in this country, and a new facility has been quietly built just outside Ottawa. The city limits in Vars, right on the 417, or just off the 417. Let's find out more right now with apollogreen, the Chief Strategy Officer. We have with us one more time on Daytime. Good to have you here, Seann Poli.
Thank you. Very happy to be
we
here.
We also have Tyler LeBlanc, CEO of apollogreen. Good to have you on the program. First
Pleasure.
time.
Thanks for having us, Dylan.
Seann, now you were the CEO of Live Well Canada. A merger took place. Things
Yes,
have changed
merger.
for you a little bit. So why is apollogreen now your next company?
apollogreen is my next company, really because I've always felt that science and technology innovation is going to be the key to any cannabis companies moving through the long run. And with Apollo, they've now entered into tissue culture plantlets, which is basically growing a cannabis plant from a petri dish, which can be virus-free, and using technology to plant millions and millions of little plants in a very specialized facility, using technology from a joint venture team, Apollo's cultivation team, and I feel that using that type of technology to supply the industry will be a big gap filler.
Wow, that's pretty incredible. Okay, so let's find out more. Tyler, obviously you started apollogreen. How long ago at this point did you start it up?
We applied for our Health Canada license in 2014.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. But you actually have a touching story about your brother that goes along with this. So tell us the story.
Oh, absolutely. What drives me and the true passion that I have behind cannabis as a medicine is my brother was diagnosed with epilepsy at the age of 20, and he suffered grand mal seizures throughout about 8 years, which eventually took his life. And through that time, I sort of watched him deteriorate through some side effects of the medication amongst with the disease. And every bone in my body feels that cannabis could have helped manage some of those symptoms and really helped him through it. And knowing what I know now, I really feel like the passion behind this whole movement of cannabis globally is really going to help a lot of people.
So you want to help people. That's
absolutely
mission number one.
Mission number one.
Okay, so Seann, then many cannabis companies are about growing, but you want apollogreen to be much different. So in what ways do you want it to be different?
There is a lot of cultivation space in the country. There's no doubt about that. The current suppliers are not getting all of it right. If they did, the price would be much lower. And now there's numbers showing that by the end of next year there could be as many as 200 million plants planted a year. If you have any type of recall, you're going to need some disaster relief. We can now convert locations, vegging room, 15 to 20% of their facility into flowering, which generates more revenue for these facilities as well. So it's going to make them more competitive because cultivation is extremely competitive. It's going to be commoditized, the price will come down. So we're actually one step before the cultivation to help those guys make more money.
Okay.
But in the meantime, for Apollo, it's fantastic margins.
Okay. About a minute and a half left here, and I just want to get to the state-of-the-art facility that I mentioned at the top. Tyler, tell us a bit about it.
Yes, we built a state-of-the-art facility specifically for tissue culture in Vars. It's on about an acre of land, and we've got 21 acres attached to us that we can expand onto. It's been fantastic working with Prescott Russell and the township. We went through zoning changes to be allowed to produce cannabis in the industrial park. And we're just very excited to get off the ground.
Okay, so Seann, when are you getting off the ground? 30 seconds left?
We're getting off the ground as soon as possible.
Yeah.
The lab's being outfitted right now with all the necessary tissue cultural equipment. And we've been working with Health Canada to acquire the cultivation license, which is imminent, and then hit the ground running and open for business.
Yeah, and you're hoping to create some jobs here as well. It's another important thing. Do you know how many jobs may be created?
Go ahead.
At this point?
Currently, we have about 10 employees, and at the end of full expansion, we could be north of 100.
It's amazing. Good
Yes.
job. apollogreen.com for more details. Tyler and Seann, thank you very much for being here today.
Our pleasure.
And thank you as always.
Thank
Have
you
a
very
good day.
much.